everybody, and welcome to Deb's Way. I'm Deb. This is Deb's Kitchen. And today I'm going to share with you something that I recently learned from one of the channels I watch, and that is how to make your own jewelry cleaner. If I remember correctly, I got the idea for the jewelry cleaner from Ms. Cavalier01, her channel. Okay, so if you're listening, Ms. Cavalier01, I enjoy your channel, and I look forward to more videos coming forward, okay? Now, in the past, I have used a couple different cleaners, and I still have a little supply of what I have used, but I'm running low. Let me show you what I've got here. I bought these connoisseur jewelry wipes, and they're disposable wipes for gold and silver jewelry, and they work really well. It's a treated wipe, and I'll show you one of them here. It's kind of a thick Kleenex, maybe paper towel consistency, but it's got a chemical on it that helps to clean your jewelry, and it does really clean well. I like those, but I used to buy them at the jewelry store where I got my rings, but the jewelry store quit selling these and quit making them as far as I know, so I had to go in search of something else. The substance I bought is called polishing cream, and I bought it a few years ago at a quilt show, and it was a full container when I got it, of course, so I've worn it down through use. It's kind of like a clay substance. You take a soft brush, wet that down, and then rub it on the clay mixture in here. Get some on your brush. What I do too is take my rings and then I'll run them under the cold water, and take the solution on the brush and just clean it all over and underneath it, and then rinse the ring off in cold water again. It comes out really good and clean. But as you can see, I'm running low on the clay substance that I have there, and I haven't seen it anywhere. I do have an 800 number on the container that I can call to reorder, but it's been a few years since I did buy this at the show, so I don't even know if that's a good 800 number. I could try it. Along with that clay substance is this solution called Something New, made by the same company. And what you do is take your ring that you want to clean, kind of get it wet with cold water, spritz this all over on the ring, and then take a soft brush again and clean it, rinse it off with cold water, and it turns out really nice and clean too. So those two items, okay. I haven't tried to reorder it. I bought these probably 4 to 5 years ago at the quilt show. So you can see I do use them every so often, but sparingly. So as a replacement to that, on one of the sites I watch, on one of the channels I watch, I recently saw something about making your own ring cleaning solution or jewelry solution cleaner. And so I thought I'd try it. And today is my experimental try, okay? So what I'm going to do is I took 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of baking soda, okay? I have a dish here, and they said to put a piece of tin foil down the bottom of the dish, which I have done. I'm going to pour the salt and the baking soda mixture on that. Okay. Then it said to take, I can get this up here, a tablespoon of Dawn dish detergent. Actually, it said dish detergent. I use Dawn. And put that in there. And a cup of water. And I heated it up in the microwave, but a cup of warm water. So I'm going to pour that in there. I'll also get that off of the dish detergent, as much of the dish detergent as I can. And it says to mix that around. I'm going to use my brush here. It says to mix it around, swish it all together, which I'm doing right now. So we've got the baking soda and the salt and the dish detergent and water mixing up and getting all nice and sudsy. Once it's all mixed up in there, go ahead and put your rings in. I'm putting my wedding ring in. It's pretty dirty. I haven't cleaned it for a while. And it's a birthstone ring for me and my husband. That's going in. And let them set for maybe about 10 minutes or so. So I'm going to do that, and I'll be right back to show you what they look like. Hopefully they look a little bit cleaner than what they looked like when they went in, okay? But we'll be checking that out real soon. Also, you can either put your rings in first and pour the solution on top of it, but I just put it all in one and slosh it up together and put the rings in and let them set. While the jewelry is cleaning, in the solution anyway, I'm going to do another little cleaning trick here of kitchen drains, actually any sink drain. I gleaned this information from the channel called Deborah Joy. She was a nomadic who lived out of her, well, first it was a van, and then it was a camper. Then she moved into an apartment, and now she's living in a small one-bedroom mobile home in California. So she's a nomadic to static, but she lived on the road for a couple of years before she found her little mobile home. Okay, anyway, this information came from her website. She took half a cup of baking soda. I'm going to just pour that in the drain. Okay. And then some vinegar. I have white distilled vinegar. And she just poured some of that down the drain. Okay, that's really bubbling up. Just like a science experiment in high school, actually. Let me put some more down there. Yeah. There. Then you just let that sit and work for a little while. She said she does this regimen on all of her drains, actually, about once a month, and it keeps them very clear, cleaned out. She's not had a drain clog problem. And let's see here, I'm going to rinse it. What she does next is then just rinse it with cold water. And it goes right down, no problem. Okay. And actually there's kind of a fresh smell to it as well, so not bad. Okay. That worked, so I think I will be adding that to my regimen of cleaning as well. Okay, hope you enjoyed that. 10 minutes since I put my rings in this cleaning solution, and I'm anxious to work it in there a little bit and see how well this solution will clean compared to my other means of cleaning. So let me take the one ring out, my wedding ring, and it's looking pretty sparkly. I'm just going to brush it a bit here. I use a soft bristle kid's toothbrush, and it just kind of gets down into the deep grooves of the stone settings. And I feel it gets in there and cleans really good. So that's what I'm doing, is just trying to brush it a little bit. Okay, and get it underneath. And the rest of the band. And let me rinse it off and see what happens. Well, I suppose I should put something down the drain so in case my ring falls, it won't go down the drain. That's what the tube part does. Let's see. Yes, okay. It is very sparkly. I like that. It does clean very nicely. I'm going to set it on a paper towel here and let it dry, and let me clean the other ring. And just to tell you a little bit about this ring while I'm brushing it, it is kind of like it is a birthstone ring for me and my husband, William. My birthday is in April. My birthstone is a diamond. And his birthday is in July, and that is ruby. So when we started going together, I knew that I was going to marry that man. So I actually went and had a ring made using some stones that I had. And let me rinse it off here real fast. Let me move this over here. I have something catching up with balls. I'm going to put it here. Okay. But I had a ruby surrounded by diamonds. And that is our birthstone ring. So it has special meaning to me. Let me let that dry, but that does sparkle up very nicely too. So I would say that this cleaning solution is a keeper and pretty reasonable to make. I mean, it has very few ingredients and it sure doesn't cost a lot. Whereas I'm sure that, now this was a very good cleaner and I don't remember what I paid, but it was probably about 20 bucks for this little container. And another 20 for this solution as well. And like I said, that was about 4 years ago, so I'm sure the price has increased. So yeah, I'll try and do this. And also it's gentle on your hands besides. So I'll try this cleaning again. No problem. Very good. So I've shown you a couple of cleaning ideas here, and I hope you maybe are going to try one of them, if not both. If not, well, that's okay too. Maybe you've got your own. Share some of them with me in the comments below. I'd be happy to hear about that. And others might be interested in reading that as well. I would love to hear your comments. Otherwise, that's about it for today. I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my day here. It's nice and sunny out now. It was a rainy morning, very dreary and dark. I thought it was going to be stormy all day, but it looks like it's turning into a nice afternoon. So hope everybody is enjoying their day. Have a good one, and we'll be chatting again real soon. Thanks for stopping by. Bye for now.